Meghan Markle was instructed to walk away from the red carpet, not to step on the red carpet. Was that true or was it false? We are back and I'm here with full footage. As I did say, I was going to analyze the full footage. Here we are. And I'm very glad that I also had some viewers from my previous shorts videos of this, and they had a few things to say. One person said, "I see Meghan walking on the red carpet. What's this all about? I'm confused. Cheers." Another person says, "This short video itself does not say anything of that sort." Another person says, "She is walking on it though. A few seconds before the end, you can see it." Cool, so let's go through it together. At the time of this footage, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were working royals. Here they are arriving in Morocco, and they are at the airport where they are greeted by officials. Here we can see Prince Harry gets out of the car first, looking nice in his grey suit, quickly greets the officials and then patiently waits for Meghan to come around the other side. Meghan is directed by the lady to greet the officials, and then Prince Harry is guided to the red carpet and the lady guides Meghan away from the red carpet. Let's see that again. Prince Harry is guided over for the inspecting of the guards of honor, and basically that just means when a high-ranking individual, often a head of state or a visiting dignitary, formally reviews a group of soldiers or other uniformed personnel who are assembled to pay them respect. It's a symbolic act that acknowledges the visitor's position and authority, and it showcases the military's discipline and readiness. This could possibly be the reason why Prince Harry was required to do that part alone, and why they directed Meghan away from the red carpet specifically for his inspecting of the guards. I don't think it was any more than that. I don't think it was a diss to Meghan. It looked more so for professional reasons and for protocol, because you could imagine if Meghan was walking down the red carpet while Prince Harry was trying to inspect the guards, you can imagine her holding his hand, and they're both walking on the red carpet and probably not acknowledging the uniformed personnel, which would look very disrespectful as well. So he was required to do that part alone, and it's quite understandable. We can clearly see that after Prince Harry had finished inspecting the guards, Meghan is ushered to rejoin with Harry and to say hello and greet the rest of the officials on the red carpet. So she did physically step on the red carpet and obviously walked the rest of the way into the airport. And just as I said before, holding his hand. I can imagine she was very pleased to rejoin with Harry and not be separated from him as they both walk into the airport together. Later that same evening, where they had to visit the Crown Prince, Meghan was guided not to walk on the red carpet. You can see the lady pointing out where she just stepped. And Meghan can be seen not walking on the red carpet again. And this is for the same reason before. Prince Harry was to inspect the guards, so Meghan was not allowed to walk on the red carpet at that particular moment. However, she did take instruction well. She walked where she was guided to walk, bowed when she was supposed to bow, although you could see she felt a little bit awkward at the bowing. At some points you can see her smiling at the camera. She's very camera aware, and it's a bit awkward for her. She's not accustomed to this lifestyle, so bowing and all the protocol stuff that you need to do, she found a bit awkward, and you can see it through her behavior, although she tried her best. Sometimes it seems as if she hasn't been pre-briefed about what she's expected to do, what is exactly expected of her, and it seems that she plays it along as she goes along. So that's how it could seem to be awkward, because I know with a lot of the royal occasions, they normally have practice or rehearsals before the actual day. So maybe Meghan at this time hadn't been on enough state visits to know what was actually expected of her. Maybe it's just the rule of the country, but I cannot envisage them telling Catherine, Princess of Wales, to step off the red carpet. More likely, they would have her walking a few paces behind Prince William, not telling her to get completely off the red carpet. But I'm glad we got to see the full footage because that explains it. Hope I've explained it well and given it more context than my short snippets. This might not be a fantastic comparison, but I thought I'd include it anyway. Each country is different and each layout of the presentation of the guards and uniformed personnel is different. At the time, this was during Queen Elizabeth II's reign, so that was Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, now known as Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Prince William arriving in Bahamas. And as you can see, they are walking down the aircraft stairs and they are both greeted equally. I think Catherine even shook hands first. And here we can see Catherine completely walking on the red carpet, although a few paces behind Prince William, and even the uniformed personnel are walking behind them as well. And then they have a designated space for inspecting the guards for Prince William. You could even see him standing in the royal box, Catherine alongside him, not too far away from him. I really liked the organisation of the Bahamas authorities. Everything was organised and planned very well, and probably because it was during the day as well, as opposed to Meghan Markle and Harry's arrival in Morocco when it was at night time. So here we can see Prince William after the national anthem had been played, and then he is on his way to inspect the guards formally, and he occasionally stops to acknowledge and speak to some of the personnel. We can see that inspecting of the guards is only done by the position of authority, as in, Prince William or the Queen or Prince Harry. You can't see Catherine following Prince William around to inspect the guards. So I think the difference between this one and the other one is that in Morocco, they had the inspecting of the guards too close to where the car arrived, so there was no space for Prince Harry to do the inspecting of the guards separately without them making it so obvious that Meghan shouldn't be inspecting the guards at the same time. Morocco's layout wasn't very good, which led to the possible looking like Meghan was embarrassed being sent away from the red carpet, when that definitely wasn't their intention. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel with notification bell turned on if you like videos like this. Please check out our community tab and playlist section for more. Thank you so much for watching this video and all your support on the channel. See you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.